With aggressive expansion looming on the verge of a disaster in the form of a very strong coalition in Europe, the British Empire has set its sights towards India, and we are going to start colonizing the Indians and bringing the true proper culture of the British Empire to the savages, the undeveloped nations of the Raj that need us. They need our culture. They need our tea. Hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. Welcome back to Anglophile 2.0 here in EU4. Do leave a comment down below. Let me know, what is your favorite tea? Are you a British person? If you're a British person, I really do like to know, what kind of tea do you drink? Let me see here. Let's get you over. Yeah, nice fire damage. Definitely don't want to be having okay, it looks like he's going to handle those rebels. Alfred the 434, I can live with that. It's definitely not the best, but the split is okay. I think Alfred Tudor may succeed the throne. We'll see. We will see. I'm not set on anything in particular. So these guys over here, it's a decent amount of Diplo, decent amount of AE. Not with anybody that really matters. The only people that would join would be Malwa, and you know, he doesn't matter. Everyone else is people that are already upset with me, so this is fine. Obviously, we don't want to be letting any of these savages take any of their land, so... oh my. Oh my. And they're reinforcing as well. They're dogpiling too. Luckily for us, we have Miltech, but they're just dogpiling too many men by the looks of it. They're shattering. We're shattering. Yep. Let's flee out of here. I will lose the prestige. That is fine. Now, it is my hope that they will split up. I will be able to reinforce and we will be able to beat up on them. We don't need innovativeness, so I'll just spend the mana on, well, I'll boost our stab up for one. I can't believe I've been neglecting our stability. Stabu. If they want to attack me, they can, but to their detriment. Let's get over here. We just need to divide them and conquer them. Take the prestige, that's fine. So this is Drylands. Should be fine, right? What is our discipline? That's what we want here. Sadly, we're not going to get a discipline or a monthly morale tick. Let's flee over here. This is not ideal. They have their the entire enemy army is all stacked up in this like general vicinity. So we need to let our morale tick up, stand in friendly territory. Obviously, we need to get our 6th fire general in here. I cannot believe I did not have him though. Though the morale recovery speed here from Maximilian Howard is good. We'll keep him here for that purpose. I can lose the Diplo, I don't mind. Very good. We'll go one more month here. It is my hope to wipe them. So if they reinforce, very good. They will reinforce piecemeal and they will wipe out their own armies. That's always the goal there whenever you're having these sorts of armies like that. Oh, my goodness. I keep shift consolidating like a day or two too early. And then it's optimal to not shift consolidate whenever you're reinforcing. It allows more men to go into each army. So if you shift consolidate, it consolidates them all down. So then your full army stacks don't refill or don't reinforce, right? Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully I explained that good enough. Reinforcement is a very important thing. So shift consolidating when you don't need to be is not really beneficial to you. Let's go up here and take their gold mine in Maywar. I definitely think we win this. Oh my gosh, we won a 7%er. You guys saw it here. I wouldn't believe it unless I saw it with my own eyes here. So they're heading over there. Shift consolidate before we go into the battle. Wipe them out. Absolutely. Yes, please. Those guys are going to go in, get stack wiped, and there we go. We should be pretty close to being able to do this. I suppose we can just do a quick harpist siege down of the rest of their lands. And We just lost a bunch of our claims over here on Brunei. That's okay. I'm not too bothered by that. I'll wait until the yearly tick at the very least. They handled their rebels. That's good. Let's get these guys over here and have these guys come up here. We're going to prepare to attack the Ottomans in a couple of years. And France is going to be integrated here in like 2 months. 3 months, maybe. Right? 2 months. Happy, happy times. That means we need to wrap this war up ASAP. Because that is what's going to allow us to hopefully boost our absolutism up here. So, I'll show you guys a trick here. Just because the timing is just about perfect. And look at that. Integration is a slow process. The French have been integrated into the Franco-British Union. That'll allow us to get a couple of our missions done here as well. Which one? Where are we at? Did I scroll right past it? Here, conquer Breton. The Angevin Kingdom, which gives us some buffs in Anjou for the summer court. Local dev cost, not bad. Permanent claim on Picardy, Western Burgundy, and Eastern Burgundy. And then Burgundy, we will gain court creation cost and unrest in Picardy for 15 years. Cool. So that means anything else? Yeah, we already got all of Burgundy. This is Eastern Burgundy and Western Burgundy. This is all free states. So I'll show you guys here a trick here. What we need to do is we need to peace out ASAP. Those guys randomly got black flagged, which is hilarious. We should be able to piece these guys out pretty easily since that battle is over now. And we will take what we can from them. Let's actually stick with a shorter truce, I suppose. We're taking the fort from them, and then this province down here. Multiple trade centers of trade here. 2. We can afford the cores, so that's good. I will yoink development, core it. Yoink development, core it. Yoink development, core it. Do some investments here, and these are the 2 that I always do. The harbor, 400 harbor, and the 400 local venture. This gives trade power and production efficiency. This one gives production efficiency. Wait. Yep. This one gets local goods produced 0.3 and more production efficiency. And then this one... Oh, no, wait a minute. Yeah, okay. My bad. I'm being dumb. And then this one here gives army tradition, but more importantly, gives trade value modifier. So, good stuff. These guys are not going to get added to the trade company just yet because we want to make sure that we are ensuring that they will be the correct faith, because we want to teach those savages the ways of our Lord. So now what we're talking about, I'm going to state all this up, and I will keep it what it is right now as far as dev goes. I do not need to yoink the dev. This is going to crush our governing cap, so hopefully we won't be hurting too bad for it. We'll have to take a look at it. If we need to work through some of that, it's fine. We can do it. And then down here, and then down here. So, let us embrace Frankian. Get rid of Norman and get Occitan. And what that does is that will allow us to decrease the autonomy in any province of our faith that we just embraced. So each of these will give us absolutism. We'll have to deal with rebels, but we get absolutism from it. So right here, yeah, boom, boom. Not as much, but still some. Sure, man. Decrease the autonomy in a trade company. Core up Roma and these guys here. And then we will also... So then on the monthly tick, I'm not sure... I think we may have to wait for the monthly tick for those to update. Because obviously the autonomy ticks down on the monthly tick here. There we go. So now, if we come back here, you can see all of these guys can be reduced. So our absolutism is 41. We don't need to go over that. Let's take a look here. So we can yoink that one. Now, the issue is the burghers are too influential. In 32, we'll be able to yoink. We'll get their stuff down, which will be good. You know, I'm just going to do this. That's going to allow me to yoink right now. That'll actually allow me to yoink this as well. I don't think we need the actual... I'm going to pull it. That is fine. So now our max absolutism is up to 74. So in order to maximize this, you just go down the list. You can see we're going to get a lot from this. And all of this, the reason why you're able to do this is if it is an accepted culture, you can decrease the autonomy in all provinces that have accepted culture, that are newly integrated into your empire. So this was just fortunate timing for us. So we're almost there. Couple more. Oopsies. And that should get us almost there. Beautiful. 74 absolutism. Not bad, right? That being said, there's going to be some generalized unrest. It's not actually that bad. It's enough, though, to be annoying. So, also we annexed a couple of armies from him. So let's get rid of them. I think this was a French stack as well, was it not? There's definitely a French stack over here in this army. I don't know. Okay, let's get rid of you guys. This is fine. And luckily for us, we upgraded this fort line already. So these are all good defensive forts. It's all stated, so if we want, we can do the defensive focus. Now, yeah, governing cap is very much over. So a little bit of micromanagement is going to be required, but that's okay. What you do in each state, especially in states with higher development, you want to get at least one state house in them. It will only allow you to build one. And you actually get bonuses if you build it in a province that's got, I think it's glass or gems, if I recall correctly here. Paper, glass, or gems. Obviously, we don't have much of that. We have some, we might have some paper around here. We do have paper. So, for example, Paris has really high dev. So what that means is rather than building this here up here in Valois or whatever, we're going to want to break down a... We'll build it right here because this is paper. Do we have any more paper? We have paper down here in Léoné or whatever that province is. So it's better for us to build it here. Even though it's not a whole lot of dev, it's still 23. You know, it's not nothing. So get rid of the barracks. That's fine. And then build that state house there. And then might as well build a couple more. You don't need to build it in your capital state because your capital state has decreased governing costs. And so now you just got to kind of sit and wait for a bit. That's kind of the issue of it. So Roma is a center of religious center, so it's a little tougher to convert. But if we put this guy on local missionary strength, it should go relatively quickly. And we just had a rebel uprising, so we don't need to worry about that. Okay, very good. I will probably... I think I can just build an army. Oh my gosh, our force limit is 270? What? See, I built up a bunch of barracks. Didn't need to do it. Multicultural nation. We're not going to be able to do that one, sadly. That's okay, though. Yeah, that's okay. These guys are going to be disloyal for a while. Luckily, it's not giving us... It's only giving us one half national unrest, which is like nothing. Who cares? Our national unrest is very low. And, yep. So, I believe if we go to our states, we can actually see our highest development states. And so you can see this state house in Ile-de-France is going to help us out quite a bit. Because if we come over to this state, you can see governing cap 112 just for this one state. 112. That's crazy. We can also come over here and spend some of those points there, which will help out that a bit as well. Being over your governing cap is pretty punishing. So anything and everything we can do to reduce that is going to be in our best interest. Our income is nice and high now. Very good. Looks like this is the British Navy or the French Navy that we inherited. They are all upgraded. Very good. We'll have you guys protect trade in... Let's go with like Lubeck, steer a little bit more trade our way. And let's get these heavy ships down to group up with the rest of our boys over here in Thessaly. Or Thessaloniki, I think this province is called. Macedonia. Russia is no longer a rival. Well, they would make a much better ally. Let's see if we can do something with that, huh? They will accept the royal marriage, which means I will then be able to probably ally them. We'll see. Institution spread. Cool. Thank you for the symposium. I will royal marry them. I don't think... There you go. Nice. Their trust went up by 1, which allows us to ally them, which is good. Then we can start currying favors, and then we can start worrying about making them nice and friendly. Having a nice Russian ally is going to be really good for us. Disputed succession in a couple of places. Nothing super useful. This is fine. Our colonies are finishing up. Both of them are, actually. So let us continue the colonies. Looks like we can't really see much because we haven't had the spread yet. So let's just colonize a couple of islands here. Naval bases are always good anyways. You know the British like their naval bases. Let's also build a couple of state houses in provinces that are going to give us decent return. State houses take a while, so the courthouses are going to take only a year. So I really want Prussia to be a vassal. Since we got our absolutism up, I better oh, we're so close. It may be in our best bet to fire court and country, but I don't know, man. I'm not really too set on the idea. Religious map mode is looking really good though, and we're starting to get stuff converted over here. We're working on it right now. So yeah, these guys over here, let's get them over here just because there's going to be rebels, and rather than having to micro them, I'll just put them on rebel suppression. Manpower is looking really good. 3,400 manpower a month. I bet that's more than Otto gets. And we have plenty of those up there, which is good. Yep, this is fine. Let's just unpause and let some time go by. We're going to go to war with these guys in... what year is it? October of 30. So in October of 30, we'll attack. So until then, we're just chilling. I don't care about the traders. They can, you know, schlob the knob. It's funny. I got a comment a couple of days ago saying like, you know, I'm always down for like some funny stuff, goofing around, having fun. But when you say these obnoxious things like schlob the knob, I'm sorry, I have to unsubscribe. Like, goodbye. If you are incapable of having a good time, you are not somebody that I really can say that I'm too upset to see leave. There's always time for jokes, chat. That or the peanut gallery. I apologize. You guys are not chat. You are the peanut gallery. There's always time for jokes. That's like rule number 1 in life. Don't ever forget it. Always time for jokes. So we are steering from here. Very good. Since we integrated him, all of his centers of trade got decreased. For some reason, that's a thing. I don't know why. I kind of hate it, but it is what it is. So let's upgrade all these centers of trade, which will boost up our income up here even better because we're stealing more that was originally going to Genoa. Every single one of these can be upgraded, which is awesome. And not bad. So how far off of economic hegemon are we? Pretty far. If we wanted to go for it. I haven't really decided on economic hegemon. Trying to keep an eye out for personal union opportunities. We are currying favors with these guys. We actually can get a couple of claims over here on these guys. His capital is very high dev, so I would like to get a claim on that. Well, not very high dev, but higher than what his other stuff is. This province here is 10 dev, so let's get a claim on that as well. And we got, as they say, George is a zealot. Very good. He may be bad at detecting spies, but at least he is zealous. Very good. I think we can switch over to a different one as well. Maybe not. We got busted spying on the auto blob. Less than ideal. Let's make sure these guys go home at war, so we're not going to have to deal with that. Picking up the pieces of a broken navy. We're going to be able to get Miltech at maybe a year or 2 ahead of time. That's going to be really useful for us. Right now we're focusing on production. I think it would be better to focus on mill. That'll allow us to finish out our idea groups. I'm going to... Yeah, I'm in no rush to finish this idea group. I'd rather have the tech for the extra tactics advantage plus better unit pips. It's going to be more important. If you guys don't know, generally the Ottomans start falling off around this time in the game. Their pips, and there's a crossover. Their pips start going down and Western pips keep going up. Not going down, but relative to Western pips, they're not as strong. So Now we sit and wait. I will take this money and immediately turn around and build courthouses. The good old micro. Thank you, Groogy, for introducing governing capacity. But it's fine. It's better than the old system. If you guys don't remember the old system. In the old system, corruption would go up if you had too many, quote unquote, too many territories, which was a arbitrary number. So what I need is, I just need, yep, an infantry template here. Need more money. So I'm going to build an infantry template here. I don't care about you guys. That infantry template will suppress rebels over here in Francia. Now I'm going to at least wait until the new year. We have full innovativeness. I don't care about innovativeness. I do not need it. So I will have these guys suppress. The new vassals coming in will, or not vassals, new army coming in will integrate themselves into that stack, so I don't have to touch it anymore. Truce with the auto blob is over. Let us declare war. They will call in a couple of people. I don't care. Joloff will join, so let's have you guys head over there. We will annex Joloff. Yeah, call in Songhai. So I won't co-belligerent him, but I will still annex him. Oman is an OPM over here. I don't care. Baluchistan is an OPM, or they're not an OPM, but they're over here. We might be able to siege him down. Then Gazakmuk is an OPM up here within the Ottoman's borders. Very good. So he's got more claims on him over here. See, it's good to give Hungary land, but at this point, Hungary is already extremely strong. If I give him a ton more land, he's just going to be an absolute bear to integrate. So I think I will declare this war, because I'm pretty sure. See, I don't know exactly how this works. I always forget. I think this is okay to use his CB. So it goes one way. It's like you can take the land for yourself if you use a vassal CB, but you can't take land for a vassal if you use your CB or something along those lines. I'm kind of drawing a blank. I won't lie. But anyways, forgive me for making mistakes. I am but a human, I promise. Coalition is starting to form since we're at war now. Oh well, I don't care. Get these guys over here. Ah, it did that thing where you tell your stacks to go somewhere, but then they stop literally at the province before because of reasons. Let's have these guys head over here. That is a 12-5 stack against a full infantry stack. That's not ideal, but that's okay. Might be able to wipe them. Diplo rep, yes please. Definitely not a wipe, but that's good. So these guys down here only have a half stack of cannons. And we need more cannons over here. Definitely need more cannons. That's okay though. So those guys got killed. Let's have these guys head over this way, like that. Baluchistan. Oh, Sin joined my coalition. That's annoying. So we have army. Let's have those guys come over here and have these guys head like over here. And we'll continue to convert. No reason not to. So, oh my gosh, our siege ticks are 19 days on Constantinople. You really can't beat that. We have rebels popping over here. As soon as I leave, kind of typical. Luckily, they landed on the fort, so it's not a big deal. We'll just wipe them out and then head back over. Joloff has their army running down here. I can't be bothered to worry about that. Castile has a big old army over here, but it doesn't look like they're doing much. Hungary, however, will bring their army over, which is good. I need to get more cannons over here. I'm actually tempted to bring these guys up here and recruit cannons with this stack. Have them merge into it via the template. The template system is underrated in EU4. A lot of people don't know how powerful it really is. So I will upgrade my ships here. There's a fort here that will protect them. Upgrading the ships. Oh, I made a mistake. Okay, let's take this tech and then let's upgrade our heavy ships as well. How much money do I need for that? Upgrading our heavy ships is going to be real big. Yeah, 2,200. We'll be able to take that in a few months here. No big deal. So let's, right. So those guys are going to... I want them to head over into Gallipoli. That would be like ideal. Yeah, okay. Let's have these guys create a template to merge. It's going to cost us 800. Yeah, it's going to be expensive. Lots of money. Let's see what we can do here. We can definitely get a little bit of money from our base tax, and that would actually be a very good bit of money to have. See, we're in a pinch. We need a little bit of extra cash. So we get it from our base tax, from exploiting tax. Wouldn't have got that otherwise. Let us use that now to recruit using the template manager. Get an extra 30 cannons in this stack here. Boom. We only have 15 cannons in this stack, so we need to be aware of that. Let us scorch that and then give this province over here to Algiers for defensiveness purposes. That way they will not be able to siege it in any timely manner. And we're going to pick this one up in the next one. The coalition is starting to form. I'm not too worried about it. I'm really not. In this war, my goal will be to take as much of the Ottomans' territory over here as possible, and possibly Jerusalem. I would like to take Jerusalem, though I don't want to get my hopes up about being able to use it. I don't think we're going to be able to use it because of the update after it. Like, we started the campaign before the update. I don't know, but we'll see. Today we integrated France. It's a good time. Hope you guys are enjoying the campaign as much as I am. If you are, show your support, leave a like. Support me on Patreon if you have it within your means. It really does help out, and it goes a long way. If you want to check out the Discord, it's going to be linked in the description below the video, as well as my Twitter. Follow me over there. That's all I got for you for today, though. This is Chewyshoot, and I'll catch you guys later. A huge special thanks to my top July patrons: Junk Binary, Mr. McFlew, Angelic, Bouncer Steve, Sprocket, Fat Man on Deck, Jay Eden, Jay Clampett, Jay Kapczynski, M. Dressel, R. Lawrence, R. Ep, Jay Baller, Lon Damon, Draco Arhavis, Orbit, Jankopotamus, P. Jarden, A. Vickman, Arkenglad, Harry, A. Murado, Jay Cutchell, and Winkler, RJ Pylon, and many more. I appreciate you guys very much.